Equity Solutions is going to be doing a webinar on Valentine's Day showing you how to do the math on reverse mortgages. Listen, the math on these things, if you've never done them, are kind of shrouded in secrecy and they're not that hard. Massively untapped reverse mortgages, you have to understand how to do this and provide this product to our aging population. To get there, all you have to do is click a button that's somewhere around here, depending on what you're viewing it on. Also want to mention today we're going to be doing chapters 3 through 5 on How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie in our book club. Super cool, but we're not going at the pace I want to go at. So, in the meantime, next week, in addition to Dale Carnegie, we're also going to be doing in one sitting, Never Split the Difference. And this is by Chris Voss. So we will be sitting down going over this entire book and how it applies to your business, Never Split the Difference, next Tuesday, along with Dale Carnegie. We're going to get through our 20 books this year. Super cool and interesting to do. If you want to join, all you have to do is text BOOKS to 33655. Let's talk about the show right now. Relevant things going on around us. I have to tell you guys, our world is changing, dynamic changes, and the changes and the opportunities affect you, and it's on full display right before us. So, if you are engaged and willing to take chances, you can market so much better today than you could just a couple of years ago. And I saw this on full display during the Super Bowl just a couple of days ago. What a boring Super Bowl too, by the way. But did you notice how the Super Bowl is now tied with YouTube? They were talking about it during the whole damn game. And I was thinking to myself, okay, it's $5 million for a 1-minute commercial on the Super Bowl. So what the hell did YouTube pay for that relationship with the NFL? Or better yet, let's think about this here. What concessions did the NFL make to be on the YouTube platform? I mean, seriously. Just a couple of years ago, this relationship would have been nuts. I mean, it would have been Lyle Lovett, Julia Roberts crazy, yet here we are now. And the question I have to ask you guys is, who needs who more? Does the NFL need YouTube, or does YouTube need the NFL? Now, you might think it's YouTube who needs the NFL, but I want you to consider a couple of things. We all know the numbers are crazy, but think about this. The total number of people who use YouTube, 1.3 billion, with a B, billion people are on YouTube.
You got a population of 1.32 billion.
They get 300 hours of videos that are uploaded onto YouTube every minute of every single day. And almost 5 billion videos are watched on YouTube every single day. So in an average month, 8 out of 10 18 to 49-year-olds watch YouTube. This is way higher than anything on television, certainly more than CBS. So who needs who more? Well, let's compare that to the NFL on CBS on your television. Only 103 million people watched the Super Bowl. I say only, but it's only 103 million. It was only 114 million at its height back in 2015. So that means, and if you look at this graph right now, you'd have to conclude that TV viewing of the Super Bowl has not only peaked, but it's actually going down. It's going backwards as we, the plebeians out there in the world, consume streaming entertainment via routes not called televisions.
Normies, get out.
Further, CBS, who hosts the Super Bowl on the relic we call a television, has seen their primetime ratings for their most watched shows or their most consumed shows remain static for the last 16 years with a max viewing audience of only about 20 million. So who needs who more? Now, here was my aha moment that I want to bring to you in real estate and lending. So while watching the Super Bowl at my house, I saw a commercial for the gym that I go to, and it's called Maximum. So yes, insert your jokes here. They're not getting any national exposure. It's a local gym. And they're not paying $5 million for that 1-minute spot. So that means that you have time and space brokers who who are selling local ads to be watched in local markets at a discounted rate. Nevertheless, that discounted rate is going to be hugely expensive, more so than anybody in real estate lending can afford. And then, really, all you get for that huge cost is limited viewership on your television in your limited market. Now think, how many spots in all of our local markets all across the country that have to be filled for this one 30-second spot that I saw in Vacaville? It's hugely time consuming to accomplish this goal for both CBS and those whose business that they're trying to get to market on their platform, your television. Yet this is the only possible channel for CBS, a TV-based company, that they have to go because they're married to their medium, their television. So once again, who needs who more? So here's how this whole thing affects you. And it's much more direct than you guys think. So I just told you about a costly local commercial that showed up on the Super Bowl. $5 million a minute, yet the NFL and freaking YouTube just jumped in bed together. Further, in that agreement, YouTube paid just a fraction of what the product goes for on televisions and agreed to profit sharing with the NFL to mitigate their risk. Or to put it another way, the NFL, not YouTube, made massive concessions because the NFL, not YouTube, needs the relationship more if they want to expand, grow. If the NFL wants to tap into the billions that are on YouTube, not the millions who are on CBS. Pretty crazy just a couple of years ago, right? So let's put on our thinking caps here. As a real estate agent or a lender, what would it have cost you to get your ad of your personal business on TV during the Super Bowl a few years ago? No, better yet, let's just think about it this way. What would it cost you now to run an infomercial at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday on CBS about what you do for a living in your local market? It would be way too much money because it never happens, right? However, have things changed? My God, yes. You can use now the exact same marketing platform that the NFL just made massive concessions to get involved with and leverage that for your benefit. And you real estate agent lender out there, you can use this thing absolutely free, right from your desk. Right now. As you're watching this from your computer, you can build it, ship it, and others can consume it. The same platform that the NFL is in bed with right now. They'll let you do it for free. And if you're good at it, they'll promote it. And if you're even great at it, they're gonna pay you for it. Yeah. Things have changed. 5 years ago, hey Bob, you want to market on CBS in your local market?
Gee, sorry Brian, I can't afford it.
Now 5 years later, hey Bob, you want to market yourself? Now 5 years later, hey Bob, you want to market yourself on the same platform that the NFL is using? And if you do it good, they're actually going to pay you. You don't have to pay them a damn dime. And you say what? What do you, the local real estate agent or lender, say? Can you afford to say no? Listen guys, as a real estate agent or a lender, you're in sales. We just saw from the Super Bowl and their relationship that they were touting with YouTube is where they're going to get the views to expand the NFL. And it's crazy that you can use that same platform, that means to consume information, as what the NFL is trying to get. And you could do it for free. So understand from your sales position, if you are not leveraging how others are consuming information right now and it's free because you choose not to make an investment of your time and intellect to make this happen, then what you are, in very short order, will be a relic of yesterday's means of communication. You can do it if you try. You can't do it if you don't. I hope this helps. Now, for those of you watching us for the first time, subscribe. We'll have something different tomorrow. And if you like our shows about real estate and lending and all things marketing, forward this on to some other people within your office or company because it helps us out. With that said, see you tomorrow. Go anybody but the Patriots. Bye.